Welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 186. I'm exhausted and have been streaming for like 48 hours and still have 24 hours to go. This is incredible. Wonder's apparently sick. That's what he gets for throwing the pie so fucking hard in my face.
It wasn't that bad.
No, but the thing is, so Greg and Mackenzie came over later. Or the next day or whenever they came over and threw their pies at.
Uh-huh.
Didn't get a drop on the floor, on anything, and my face might have been more covered in cream. So, you don't have to chuck them. If you just, put them there, it does just the same thing.
It doesn't look as good, though.
Yeah, but my room would also smell a little better.
It'll go away.
It might not.
So at least you don't have flies in your house or
and
something.
And if it doesn't, you're the bitch who's going to come help me move all this furniture to get rid of this carpet. You're the bitch.
This was your idea, dude.
Yeah, but you didn't have to be. And let's also talk about your girlfriend fucking winding up for that.
What can I say? She had some pent-up anger she had to get out on me.
I'm sure you deserved it, but
yeah.
My poor room didn't. Still don't have a banner.
I did. I mean, it was just like a little, like this. She was like,
"Wah." How's the nose?
The nose was fine, but that was mainly because she hit me like up here more than down here.
Nice.
So.
Nice. Yeah, we might work our way under 24 hours again today, maybe. Maybe.
How are you above 24 hours, kid?
Bro sounds so defeated by the fact that I'm over 24 hours. How? How are you over?
How?
Yeah.
We've had some more donos, huh?
Merch drops, donos, some stuff. I don't know. We're still waiting on that guy from yesterday. I don't know if you were here. Guy came in, followed with his account, and then multiple backup accounts. And then was like, how much time would it add if I dropped 100 gifted right now? I was like, it was something fucking stupid. That's all I can. It was a stupid amount of time. Many hours. He was just like, all right, I'll be back. Haven't seen him yet. But, yeah. So that's terrifying and something we're waiting to see. Because he dropped a Prime sub, so I don't know.
Holy smokes.
He'll be back. He'll be back. Maybe. Or not. It is what it is.
I'd say this stream has been pretty successful so far already.
Maybe a little. I don't know, though.
I mean, if we can keep it going, right?
Right? That's the goal. I think today maybe we'll just be losers.
How so?
Start up together Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. We can do that.
Fuck the one you're almost done with. It's over. You're playing with me now. As if you don't get all that time to play without me anyways, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do want to start one with you because I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Anthony, but he pretended to be all busy because it was his birthday yesterday, so.
Well, I definitely think we should start one just you and I because it'll be easier to get you and I together to play it.
And then when he gets on sometime, we can just all right, we'll just start one and whatever. Yeah, okay.
That's the thing about this game that's so nice is because it doesn't matter what.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be different.
It's going to be different.
See,
there's a million different things.
I'm sad because I just created Aramel last night. I think it would have been funny if you did Iverson and I did Aramel. So you just have me running around being a little fucking twat. Oh, it's Lazelle. Fucking slit her throat. Sorry, I didn't want to deal with her. She's mean. She bossy.
That's a good idea. I should create Iverson.
Every time you hook up with her, she takes all your blood. At least that happened the first time to me. I don't know what happened there. The second character playthrough where you hook up with her, you didn't lose all your blood. So I don't know if I fucked her and then got bit by a Asterion the same night, or if she only makes you bloodless sometimes. 'Cause that effect, anyways.
Wait, who did you fuck?
Lae'zel, the gift.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you not?
No.
Oh.
No. Shadowheart's my thing.
I'm fucking everybody, bro. I'm a whore. Well, my dro's a whore, I should say.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate. We're talking about Baldur's Gate.
Gal.
Fuck are you talking
what the
about?
Fuck are you guys? Well, she pops in here. All she hears is we fucked such and such and this person and
I've been fucking everybody.
Who's this? Who's Lae'zel?
Fuck.
Bro's dying. It's all right though.
I can't do voices right now.
Can't be as bad as it was for me yesterday, bro. That stupid chip, bro. Oh, it was gross. But yeah, been live since Friday at about 2, and it is now Monday at about noon. So, yeah. A lot of the being live hasn't been on stream, though. A lot of it's been... Well, not a lot. Like... Oh, this fucking guy. I really wonder if that's going to make noises or not. All right. Bump the timer back up. He's not letting me get under a day while we're filming the podcast. That's for sure. Fucking bastard. Appreciate the gifted. Oh, you gifted a sub to Greg. How nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I got new activity in the activity feed. Oh, it was Wonder gifting a sub. Who could have guessed? Oh, before we get back into Baldur's Gate talk, I'm sad.
Really?
I like this thing.
There was the notification. Jesus, that was delayed. Steve Harwell, the lead singer of Smash Mouth, died.
Yeah, he was pretty young too. He was in his 70s, wasn't he?
No, he was 56.
Oh,
Smash Mouth's not that old. I don't know who the fuck you're thinking of.
I was thinking of somebody else.
No, like,
I
you
know who
know
you're talking
All-Star?
Yeah, yep.
I know. You're an All-Star.
Yeah.
In the game I go play. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Damn. People be dying all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does seem to be a thing. We'll go back to Baldur's Gate soon-ish. We're gonna talk about some college football. So you watched the fucking game, right? The Wyoming Cowboys game? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you think of that scoreboard? You might have to look it up again. Not like in the stadium, but the one that Fox is using on their shit now. On their broadcasts. Did you... Oh!
I didn't really pay attention to that, I guess.
Did you have the Fox version or the CBS one?
I was on Channel 5, that's all I know. Hey, I just gifted a sub to him.
I don't really have a way to set that up. Sorry, man. I didn't know you were coming out. Yeah. So. Gotcha. My bad. Sorry, distractions. But no, so Fox debuted a new thing. I'm gonna have to send it to you on Twitter if I find it.
Okay.
So I was wrong. Apparently, that might not have been the Cowboys game. But I want this. That's it. I just want this. No, I want this for the NFL games. So it's very small, sits like in just the middle of the screen, right?
Yeah.
Where are you at? There you are.
Yeah. Where are you sending it to me?
Just your DMs on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Should get a Twitter notification. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right about there. So that was the Colorado versus TCU one. It's like very small. It's like kind of similar to my stuff. the way it's sent doesn't look great, but you can kind of see like different logos and stuff in the background, and looks almost graffiti-esque.
Yeah.
And then the logos the way they are. I want them to do that for the NFL stuff. I think that'd be sick.
It does look pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd rock that one for sure. Yeah. Dude, so also, I just looked up Wyoming Cowboys on Twitter. And according to college football blue bloods, they are a fairly decent-sized Twitter account. All they do is unbiased coverage of college football.
Yeah.
They have the most impressive teams in college football week 1. At number 8, the Wyoming Cowboys. They thought that game was impressive.
I challenged them to go actually watch that game.
So to be fair, for as bad as Wyoming, I guess, did play, they did beat like an actual college football team. Remember, this wasn't a Mountain West team. This is a real college football team.
This is the first time we played this team since 1992, I think.
Right. Like, so, yeah, where was college football preseason?
But that is crazy to think about. Especially since this team is like one of the number 1 teams in the nation in winning in overtime.
Right.
Even against Oklahoma and I think Georgia.
I want to see where Texas Tech was ranked. If they even were. They might not have been. Texas Tech, according to ESPN, was the number 23 team in the nation.
Well, it sure made the Wyoming Cowboys look pretty good.
Here we are, like, the Cowboys fucking suck, bro.
Well, I was just so...
As they do, but...
But then again, winning in double overtime against an actual team...
But the NCAA doesn't have them ranked in the top 25, so... Yeah, you win some, you lose some there.
Right.
They would have been close anyways, so... Sorry.
Right. But, I don't know, it's... Our quarterback situation is rough. We have to have the smallest running back in the college football. Like,
yeah,
that kid's tiny. Like, he's fast, really fast, but he's tiny, like smaller than me, tiny.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you get him into open space, he's really hard to catch.
Right.
But he gets touched, and that kid literally flies.
Flies.
I watched a lineman do this to him, and he flipped.
Well, that'll happen.
Part of that, one of those was the first 2 times he touched the ball, he fumbled, turning the ball over. That's how it got to 17-0 in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Interesting. Who the fuck? Sorry, reading about something from the game, but nothing.
Yeah.
But the headline actually literally has nothing to do with what's in the thing. But Andrew Peasley, the quarterback.
Yeah. Came out of Utah, I think, didn't he?
I have no idea. He exists.
Yeah. It's about all he does.
Yeah. He didn't have the worst game, but it definitely wasn't a great game. And his big issue is, like, he's more afraid of getting hit than anyone I've ever seen in the history of ever before. And see, when I say that, people just pull up the last play where he actually stood in there confidently and took the hit.
That was the only time he did that.
Right? But it was the one that mattered. So that's all that matters.
Yeah. But that's something I don't like about him, though, because he requires elite protection in order to make a good play. Yeah. Otherwise, he's, like, super, like, flustered. He does not look comfortable anywhere at any time. You know, if the kid could just, I don't know, settle down, get a little more comfortable. You know, the team could be really good because we have a really good defense, I think. You know,
I don't know about that. They kind of got whatever they wanted done to them. But again, it is Texas Tech, but they couldn't stop shit.
Well, that's untrue. At first they couldn't, and then there's a period where they went 20 points unanswered. So the defense stopped them 4 times in a row.
And then, I watched overtime where they just let the other team's quarterback. We know he's going to run the ball. Run it 4 straight times just directly into the end zone because there's nothing they can do to even think of. Because they weren't smart enough to go, oh, he's going to run it. Not one time. Not a single linebacker as a spy on the QB. Not one time. Bad.
But
their defensive well, I know.
That's
I think
what I'm
Bowl
saying.
does a lot of a lot of stuff with the defense. He's a fucking moron. I really don't get how he's still a head coach, dude.
Yeah, that was what I was going to bring up. I think the defense is good, but the calling was bad. The defensive calls. Did you see that? Like they got 25 yards to go, and we're playing deep coverage.
Well, yeah.
So therefore, he's going to check it down 10 yards every time because our players are, giving them 25 yards worth of freaking cushioning. Because yeah, sure, their receivers are talented and stuff, but you can't just give them, all that space because that quarterback's accurate. He knows how to read a defense. I mean, you have to play a little bit of press, give your defensive lineman a chance to even get some pressure on him. That was the thing. He'd get the ball and just check it down right away and get 5-6 yards every time. Before defense was barely even getting off the line because, they're playing deep coverage every fucking time. And also, on a quarterback that good, you can't just let him sit back there and throw. You have to bring pressure. No 3-man fucking rush. Giving him all day to figure out a receiver to throw to.
Oh, man. So they beat Texas Tech. Next, they get Portland State. I promise, Portland isn't a state. Oh, that sucks. That would a game I would have paid incredible money to go to. Wyoming has to play Texas. Like the Longhorns, hook them.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably a lot. They also have to go to Texas. I don't know. Our conditioning will be better, though, I promise. That's what happens when you take the high altitude.
That was one thing I did see,
Oh, yeah, Texas Tech was dying, dude.
Yeah, you could all see them breathing real hard. We're all over there like...
First quarter, bro. So, wonder what game are we going to go to? Oh, are we going to go to the Colorado State game again?
I don't know. Colorado State's
in November, though.
Yeah.
But also, it sucks to be a CSU Ram.
Yeah, maybe not this year, though.
All right, we can't go to the ones in October, really.
No.
We're a little busy in October.
Well, I can't really plan on anything right now because I don't know.
We have to plan for November, which looks like CSU or Hawaii.
Right. But, I mean, CSU probably wouldn't be a bad one to go to, but I have a feeling we're going to get stomped again.
Who knows? We'll learn when we lose to Texas or somehow. If we beat Texas, Wyoming better be ranked. That's all I can say.
That's true.
If you can beat Texas Tech and Texas, as long as you don't lose to Portland in between the two.
Yeah. Which that sounds like a Wyoming thing to do.
It really does, doesn't it?
Wyoming's really good about beating teams they shouldn't beat and losing to teams they shouldn't lose to. I don't know why. That's always just been a Wyoming thing.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to get blown out by the Longhorns, honestly.
Yeah. Quinn's probably going to have a day.
If against Texas Tech, then...
I don't know. The Longhorns aren't really known for their defense. I don't think. I don't know.
But they are known for having very large individuals on their team.
They also are known for having Quinn Ewers at quarterback, who's pretty good. So that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. It is good to have our big dude back on defense, though.
I don't know about any of this, bro. This isn't fair. Why didn't we face Texas when we had Josh Allen? Oh, that's right. We did face a couple good teams when we had Josh Allen. It didn't go well.
Yeah. No.
Dude, watching that final play, though, I was so confused. I thought he got sacked.
Oh.
I didn't see him throw the ball. I was like, dude, how do you take a sack in that spot? Then I see the touchdown graphic. I'm like, huh? Wait, what happened?
Yeah, I don't know how he got that off, honestly.
No, I got no clue.
That was one thing that he was praised for, and why Greg Bowl liked him in the first place was he was a very fast-paced player. Where he came from, and Wyoming is not a very.
The fuck was that?
I don't know.
Did a duck just try to eat you? I don't really know what that noise was, but it was something.
It distracted me, that's for sure. But
yeah.
What was I saying?
I don't know, bro.
Oh yeah, Peasley. That's why Craig Bull really liked him, is because he was a very fast-paced player, and Wyoming is not a very fast-paced team, and so Peasley having to slow down is messing with him. But that's why that last play worked really well, is because he got the ball through it. That's right. How he's used to playing, In every play we have that revolves passing, most of the time, it has to develop first. It's, we don't do a lot of short,
Yeah.
But, and that's saying we apparently have decent tight ends after watching last night. They're large, they're good hands. So that's why I think we should start targeting our tight ends, largely a lot. The ducks must be chilling right below my window.
Yeah, I don't hear those noises. So, PlayStation put out a tweet about Spider-Man 2, the video game, coming out like next month. And they, showed off the collector's edition. You get the full digital game and the steelbook and some like cool suits for early in the game.
Yeah.
But you also get a collector's statue that is, Venom with both Peter Parker and Miles Morales, webbing them up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, their tweet, bruh, it's got 19 inches of what trending on Twitter, because their tweet says treat yourself to 19 inches of Venom.
Ew.
So yeah, literally trending on Twitter right now is just 19 inches of what? Oh, God.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
Treat yourself to 19 inches of Venom, I guess. Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't know what else to know. So what have you thought of Baldur's Gate?
I really like it, honestly. I think it's a very fantastic game. I've spent a lot of hours on it already.
Have you?
And I'm looking forward to actually sharing a...
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
How's that going to work, though? So if we fail at something, with like the storyline or something?
I don't know how it works. I actually don't. Like, do we both... Does the story differ? Do we have to, agree on whatever we're going to do? I don't know.
It's going to be interesting.
Because what if my character wants to murder someone? What if my character wants Shadowheart, not yours?
We could share.
Can I kill your character? That's definitely what Aramel would do to Iverson. Wait until you fall asleep and you'll...
Yeah.
Never even knew it was coming. Dude. So, you know what? Did you save Karlak or did you kill her?
I saved her.
Okay. So, you know, you go fight those paladins of Tyr?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, last night I made Aramel and went through that part. I just snuck into the top of the building they were in and just kept sneak attacking them from the second floor. I killed all 3 of them and they never even knew I was there.
Yeah.
I was like, that is the most Aramel way to complete a task ever. Just, I got this. Just, you guys chill out here. I'll handle it.
Yeah, I snuck up there and dropped a fireball on him, so...
Oh, yeah, so what is your main character?
My main character is a barbarian dwarf.
How did you fireball as a barbarian?
I swapped over to Gale.
Oh.
And snuck him up there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Because I could have sneak attacked him because I have a crossbow, but...
Yeah, but that's not as cool unless you're Aramel. An assassin. Sorry.
Yeah.
I knew what word I wanted. I
would have had to shoot him 1,000,000 times to kill him with my crossbow at that time.
So there's this guy on Twitter right now who's making me sad. So starting a couple days ago, he was doing the, to celebrate being 10 days away from Vikings football. We're going to look back at the last 10 seasons as we lead up to kickoff. So today, it's 10 years ago, it's 2013. That's not today, that's a couple days ago, but whatever.
Uh-huh.
We look back at 2013. The 2013 Vikings started the season with high expectations after locking in a playoff spot the year before thanks to Adrian Peterson's MVP season. The team then used 3 first-round picks in the 2013 draft, getting Sharif Floyd, Xavier Rhodes, and Cordero Patterson to reload. The team even revealed a new jersey design featuring it's the new uniforms that we have now. That 2013 squad would not see the same success as they would finish 5-10-1, last place in the NFC North. This would result in Leslie Frazier's firing and would bring an end to the chilly years. Sharif Floyd makes me sad every time I see him. Bro was going to be so good, dude. I can't remember what exactly happened to him. I'm trying to look it up.
Yeah. So when is the first NFL game?
Thursday.
Yeah,
Chiefs, Dolphins? No, Chiefs, Lions. Fuck. Chiefs, Lions.
Lions are going to win.
Sharif Floyd is suing Dr. James Andrews for whatever to do with his shit for $180 million. So,
pocket change.
I guess. The 27-year-old Floyd, who hasn't played an NFL game since 2016, charges that he suffered debilitating muscle and nerve damage in the aftermath of an unpermitted knee surgery at the Andrews Institute in Pensacola, Florida in September of 2016. Floyd contends that the damage was caused by negligent administration of a pain blocker. The blocker was used after the surgery itself became far more invasive and complex than Floyd had agreed to. The lawsuit also depicts Andrews as recklessly delegating decision-making authority concerning Floyd's care to relatively inexperienced surgical fellows whom Andrews was entrusted with supervising and training. So yeah, it wasn't just he had an issue. He had a surgery to repair an issue, and the doctors fucked it up and gave him nerve damage, and he was never allowed to play football again. Dude was on pace to be an incredible player, though. football type stuff. We're talking about football type stuff. Sharif Floyd, yeah. So he only really got to play 3 seasons, but as a defensive tackle, dude, did he ever get named an All-Pro? I can't remember. I wish I knew how this site worked. Doesn't look like it, but yeah, dude was gonna be like one of the best defensive tackles in football. Dude should still be the like leader of our defense. He's 31. He should still be the big man in the middle. That's what bugs me so much about it, is that it's not like, yeah. So that one's sad. Cordy P never turned out to be what we wanted him to as a wide receiver. Obviously, greatest kick returner of all time, but. And then Xavier Rhodes was really good for a few years there. Helped us get to a NFC Championship game. But yeah. Then we've got 9 years ago, 9 days from Vikings football. We go back to 2014. The first year of the Zimmer era saw a 2-win improvement on the year before, making us 7-9. Most importantly, this year saw the emergence of some key young players who would be pillars of the franchise over the next few years. Diggs, Thielen, Bridgewater, Anthony Barr, Eric Kendricks. You know, just a couple guys.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go back 8 years to 2015. We got the massive improvement over 2014, going 11-5, winning the NFC North. Eric Kendricks wasn't the year before because he was in this draft class. They started with a great draft class that included Trey Waynes, Eric Kendricks, Daniil Hunter, TJ Clemmings, Stephon Diggs, all guys who were starters on the team that went to the NFC Championship game in 2017. Good draft class. Good draft class.
True.
Ultimately, the Vikings would host TCF Bank Stadium's first and only playoff game in what was one of the 5 coldest games in NFL history. Blair Walsh would line up with 26 seconds remaining from the 27-yard line. Or from 27 yards out, so that would be the 17-yard line, to attempt to seal the game when we were down 10-9. That kick went wide left. The Seahawks go on to the Super Bowl that we should have been in. Teddy Bridgewater should have been a Super Bowl MVP and, you know, be the GOAT. But instead, we got Blair Walsh. And that's still my favorite story that I keep hearing told. Well, you know, Everson Griffin, we get back to the locker room and Zimmer's like, this isn't on Blair Walsh, guys. This is on all of us. And Everson Griffin just shouts from the back, the fuck it is. Incredible. 7 years ago, we go back to 2016. This one sucked. This was the first year the Vikings played at US Bank Stadium. The first year of the Skull Chant. It was set to be a massive year for the Vikings as Teddy Bridgewater entered his 3rd year. Unfortunately, that hope was short-lived as Teddy suffered a career-altering leg injury shortly before the season started. The Vikings immediately looked to fill the quarterback position, trading their 1st and 4th round picks to the Eagles for Sam Bradford. Bradford and the Vikings would open up US Bank Stadium with a bang on their way to a 5-0 start, looking like the top team in the league. Sadly, they would lose 8 out of their next 11 games and end the year 8-8
Ooh.
and miss the playoffs.
Things went downhill fast.
Yeah. Now, 6 years ago, this is today because we're 6 days away from Vikings football. 6 years ago, after a disappointing 2016, no one knew quite what to think going into 2017. With Teddy still on the mend, Sam Bradford started under center once again. In a bit of foreshadowing, the Vikings beat the Saints at home to open the season. Bradford would suffer a knee injury that would severely limit him the remainder of the season, opening the door for yet another quarterback to step up, Case Keenum. The Vikings shocked the league, winning 13 games, securing a first-round bye as the number 2 seed. Yeah, what came next were 2 playoff games that would define the Vikings going forward, each for radically different reasons. The Minneapolis Miracle and then Philly. That's all I got. Just Philly. Fuck
We
the
don't wanna talk
Eagles,
about
bro. I love it. People are like, why did Vikings fans want Jalen Reagor to be so good? He seems like the exact type of guy who would be outcast and hated. It's like, it's Eagles hate, bro. He was bad for the Eagles. So him being good for the Vikings is just a ha-ha, rub it in your face moment. That's why you wanted him to be good. I didn't care about Jalen Reagor. I just wanted to be able to be like, you passed on Justin Jefferson for this guy and he was bad. But then he goes to Minnesota and he's good now. Ha! Losers. You suck.
It's a better environment.
Well, I mean, it is. Literally.
Yep.
It was literally voted as the best place in the world. So, you know. Cheers, I guess. Cheers. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a little dark in here.
Oh, you didn't have your blue lights on?
No.
Yeah. So yeah. You ready for whatever Fridays or Thursday is gonna be with Fandover?
I suppose.
You ready, Thren?
Thrin is ready. He's always ready. I
He wasn't ready.
I also realized I was doing things wrong with the opportunity attacks.
Not really. Well, what do you?
Yeah.
What do you?
I
mean?
have to take a feat that allows me to do that.
No. You get attacks of opportunity if people leave your space. That always happens. You don't need a feat for that.
No. I mean, because I use the glaive. If they come within 10 feet of me.
Oh, I see.
That's I get
You need
an opportunity
polearm
attack.
master. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Yeah, you do. You piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You goddamn fuck.
I didn't. Well, when I was reading up on it, it just said, "Hey, opportunity attack." Well, that I didn't realize that was because you had to have polearm master.
Yeah.
But it's not like it really mattered much because I only got to use it once and I missed. I fumbled. So
That's sad. Kyle Rudolph, former Vikings tight end, is officially retiring. No more Rudolph the Red Zone reindeer. Sadness. But
hey,
yeah.
Under 24 hours now.
I don't know how long that'll last, but yeah. Hasn't lasted very long so far, so.
Yeah. All we need is 100 gifted subs.
Jesus fuck.
I don't even know how much that would be for you.
What do you mean? Like
I don't know
time-wise?
Well, I mean, time-wise and like, I don't know if you get paid for gifted subs or what.
Well, you do, but
how that works.
Twitch takes their cut, which is fun.
Well, obviously they take their cut out of everything.
But no, I definitely did the math wrong yesterday. So I definitely did. So 100 subs, 10 minutes per sub. How many hours? Yeah, it would be over 16 and a half hours added to the timer. Yeah. So, I mean, hey, if it happens, it happens, and we're chilling. But I guess I'll be reacting to Thursday Night Football here. Fuck, no, I won't. Dude, that is one of my least favorite tropes in wrestling. I keep seeing the Money in the Bank contract. Every time somebody goes to cash it in, the ref acts like they've never seen it before and have no clue what it is.
Right.
They're just looking at it like, what does this do? You want me to do what with this? It's like, dude, I know it's supposed to add to suspense. It just annoys the fuck out of me. So this shit, like when Io Sky cashed in, the ref just took it, like, ring the fucking bell. What we doing? Let's go. I was like, oh, thank God. It's a non-moron. Love that. Love that. It's just, dude, I hate it. I don't know why it bugs me so much, but it does.
Somebody told him to go out there. Yeah, just go out there and look like an idiot.
Dude, I swear.
Trust me, it makes for good content.
It doesn't. Also, did you guys see the guy freaking out and complaining? So, Starfield, Bethesda's new game, the first new IP from Bethesda in 25 years. Because basically all they've done is Fallout and Skyrim for the last 25. Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Because Skyrim wasn't a franchise. It was just the 5th game in a franchise called Elder Scrolls. But people are freaking out about how bad Starfield is. Because you can't land on, like, Jupiter. You can't land on gas giant planets.
I was about to say, that's because of the gas. Like, it's a gas planet.
Yeah, but why can't I land there?
Because you'll evaporate into the atmosphere.
But, like, why? But, like, I don't care about real life. Why can't I land there ever? Just, what realism?
Why can't you jump into space right now without a spacesuit? Why can't I, reverse time? Why?
I gotta see if I can find the original tweet about this.
Imagine being upset about a game because you're too stupid to understand how space works. I really need to be wearing that shirt right now. It needs to be here. Aww, his IQ's below room temperature.
Oh, look who has an IQ below room temperature. Sorry, I'm retrying to find this tweet. This dude's been talking a lot, though, because he likes to double down and triple down and quadruple down and pentuple down on his dumb shit. I don't know where this original tweet is, and it's annoying me.
It'd be one thing where he was like, well, why can't I, like, fly through Jupiter or something like that?
No, even then, though, you enter the atmosphere, your ship would just get crushed and you die.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, at least fly into it and die. But, his whole thing is, why can't I land on it? Well, because you're dumb and don't understand that it's a gas giant. There's no solids.
Yeah, so I still can't find okay. So he goes, you cannot go to these planets because exploration was a lie. And the community notes hit him with Saturn, like any gas giant, does not have a solid surface on which a spacecraft can land on, as it's mostly composed of hydrogen and helium. Flying through it would be very difficult due to extreme levels of pressure and very high temperatures. It would also be pitch dark. And somebody goes, yeah, they don't let you explore the surface of the sun either. He's like, well, why not? Brother, you can't be this dumb. And he is. Because somebody actually posts, like, you cannot land on gas giants in real life. So he goes, so it's a sim now, like a simulation game? And it's like, realism exists for reasons. Things still happen. And yes, since it is based off of literally our solar system just a little bit in the future, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't land on Jupiter, you fucking moron.
Some people should not.
He's like,
be allowed. They just shouldn't be allowed. That's all I'm going to say. They just shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, right? It's science fiction. They could have made it up. It's kind of science fiction, but it's reality-based. Not all science fiction is just made-up bullshit. Fuck, most of it's not. Except for, like, Star Wars. But even then, the physics still kind of exist. Random shit doesn't just happen.
Right. Well, they have their own physics base, too.
Right,
it doesn't exceed their own physics base. Like,
let's see.
I don't know. If you want to make a game where you can land on Saturn, go make your own damn game. Oh, that's right. You're not smart enough.
I love it. Some news site, Starfield hater becomes a laughingstock after basic astronomy blunder. What a headline. Somebody's like, a whole article on King Thrash's basic astronomy blunder. People were laughing at him. And he's like, these idiots make a whole article about me saying we should be able to explore gas giants. They somehow think it isn't possible in a video game that allows you to travel at light speed. I mean, clearly they haven't played Mass Effect, but hey, I'll let them cook. 1, this isn't Mass Effect. 2, it's based off of real-world physics. And 3, yes, you can travel at light speed. We just don't have the technology to do it. It's possible. Right. It's not like that breaks the world. But we don't have the ability to go to Jupiter. Like, and we probably never will. Finding a material that can hold up to that pressure is going to be, not hold up. I'm sure you could throw a piece of steel through not steel probably, but a big chunk of metal that can't, collapse in on itself just like a sheet through Jupiter. I'm sure it would do fine. It's the fact that you have to have this space for people to be in. That pressure is going to crumple it, no matter what. Yeah. So,
same thing as being, way down underneath the ocean. And
don't use carbon fiber pressure. For sure.
Yes.
For sure, no.
Also, even if you could go to Jupiter, why would you? There's nothing there. There's nothing useful there. It is literally just a massive planet of uselessness.
I love this. It's a video game with alien creatures and jetpacks and spaceships shaped like robots. Why is the line drawn on gas giant exploration? First of all, astronauts currently use jetpacks in space. Like, actually.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's what happens if your tether breaks and you get too far away from the space station. You use a little jetpack to push yourself back over to the space station so you don't, die.
Float away, yeah.
Or, somehow descend into Earth's atmosphere and, burn to bits. And if you magically didn't burn to bits somehow, you created a magical force field. You just smack the ground so hard there wouldn't be any bits of human left.
All right.
You wouldn't, I don't even know if you'd be paced. You might just dissolve at that speed.
I mean, don't you when you're falling, you get to you plateau at a certain speed or whatever. So.
Kinda, yeah, but still, it's not the impact. It doesn't. How you die in this scenario doesn't matter. You just die is the point.
Yeah. You definitely are gonna not survive. But I think, if I remember right, if you jump off the Empire State Building and jump out of the plane, you're gonna hit the ground at the same speed.
What L are you handing people? What?
You may be wondering
just how big is this game? Okay, so this is Phil Spencer talking about Starfield. You can land in New Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet. That's specifically talking about Earth. And not just this planet, it's all the He does say all the planets in the system, so I guess I see where the lie is coming from. But also, I don't know, I would have never expected to land on a gas giant, because, there's nowhere to land.
Yeah.
See, and you can't reply and make yourself dumber. A gas giant ain't a planet, bro. Yes, it is. It's just not the same kind of it has no surface, but it's still a planet. You also can't land on the sun because it's the sun. I don't know. Yeah. People make my brain hurt. I'm out of coffee.
Like, technically the sun doesn't have a solid surface either. So
well, it's a liquid surface, kind of.
Right, but that's liquid, not
solid. But you're also not getting to it. You'd burn up before you got. You'd burn up like. We have the one satellite that's like in the one So the sun's atmosphere type thing almost goes out like over 1 million miles. So we have a satellite that's like close to that, but if it gets any closer, it'll just melt.
Yeah.
So like, hey. So yeah, he's just mad, and it's annoying that everybody just wants to hate on every game that exists all the time.
Right, yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It's like, it doesn't matter. You can be the most fantastic game to date.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to bitch about it.
Oh,
just
the other
because.
thing. No, sorry. I got to do this. Some useless, bald, white dude who's fat and angry. Yeah, I'm a fat guy. I got to say it. Was screaming about Starfield during character creation, which now I wonder why this didn't exist for Baldur's Gate, because they also have pronouns. You know, when you make your character, you can make your character, have boobs and a dick, and then go by he or she, whichever you want. You know, because it's a video game and you can just do stuff, right? Like, whatever. It's your character. Do what you want to do, right? It's a character. He's screaming about the pronouns being used in Starfield because, there's this thing called communication, and I hate this weird thing. I don't use pronouns. That's bullshit. I literally just heard you call him he. That is a pronoun. By saying you don't use them, you shouldn't use them in your conversation, you actual dumb idiot. Everyone's stupid. Like, everyone's stupid. Fucking morons. But he's screaming about it. When he had a post a little while ago about how, during Hogwarts Legacy and everybody not playing it, the whole backlash over it, you shouldn't care. Just because it goes against what you believe, whatever. It's your opinion. We're all allowed to have them. Grow up, don't be a pussy. Grow up, don't be a pussy is all I have to say to you right now. You're just, like, actually stupid.
And hypocritical.
Yeah, like, and I'm sorry, pronouns exist.
By definition.
That's what they do. And it's really not that hard. I think people way overthink what it means. I'm sorry. Wonder if you want me to call you she instead of he, or just they, because you just exist over there. Who fucking cares? Okay? This is really simple. This is really simple stuff to just like, all right, cool. Saw it.
Technically,
you know what I mean?
This cool thing called D&D, and I have males and females.
Right.
So, you can call me she, he,
right?
they,
like whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Like, it actually, but like, so my thing is, it's just like, I still believe, I don't just believe in the, respect is earned, not given. But that doesn't mean you go be disrespectful to people who haven't earned it yet. There's a basic level of respect you should show to any human. And I don't know.
Right.
If they don't flip out, if I'm like, talking about you specifically, I'm just using you as the example. None of this actually, but and I say he, likes to do this thing, and you go, oh, actually it's she. There's no reason to freak out and pretend it's a problem. It's like, all right, she was doing this thing. Like, it's not that hard to just be like a decent human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You looked like you died there for a second.
I did. I was trying
just out of it.
I was trying not to sneeze.
I thought you were just like getting ready to erupt and scream at me, like I was the moron here.
No. Yeah.
Bruh, it's not that hard to just exist and like not treat people shitty.
Oh.
Yeah. I am ready to play some Starfield, though. Don't know when I'll get it, but...
Yeah, same. I don't know.
Well, you can get it on PC, I guess.
Yeah.
If you were paying for Game Pass, you could have it on day one. Well, not day one, I guess, because there was the early access if you pre-ordered. Because it actually releases like on Thursday. But if you're paying the $15 a month for Game Pass, you could have it. I have to get it on my Xbox though, because my PC doesn't love to run games anymore. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Well, I don't know. It's probably it's not gonna be a game I get right off the bat anyway. So
Right. You've still got so much other stuff to play and shit.
Yeah. When I get bored and I'm like, yeah, what game sounds fun? Then I'll probably get it.
Oh yeah, I gotta hit that little bit of wrestling talk real quick. Finn Balor won a championship.
Oh.
Yeah. I may have yelled a lot when it happened.
Yeah.
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 So it was a tag team match. So it was him and Mr. Money in the Bank, Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Uh-huh.
Some ridiculous spots. Kevin Owens put Dominic Mysterio, I think it was Dom, on a table out in like one of the tunnels in this arena, right? And then he climbed up into the crowd on top of the tunnel, got up on the railing that keeps people out, so like 20 feet in the air, and did a swanton off of that onto the table. Fucking, he also missed the table a little bit. I'm like 9% sure he broke his tailbone. He landed ass first. It did not look great. But that was sick. Incredible spots, but it looks like Finn's about to get pinned after he eats, a haluva kick from Sami Zayn. Dominic Mysterio hits Sami Zayn with the briefcase, and both Sami and Finn just roll over, so they're both like knocked out, but Finn's just laying his arm over Sami Zayn, whose shoulders are down. 1, 2, 3. I screamed. I popped a little hard, bro. It was bad. It was bad. Oh yeah. It was rough. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree with this. Voted the 10 most loyal fan bases gathered by polls from a Canadian betting company for the NFL have the Bengals at 1, and I really disagree. Bengals Stadium was empty 3 years ago before Joe Burrow. Like, nobody cared about the Bengals.
That's true.
Like, Browns, Bills, Vikings, Chiefs and then Jets should probably be your, like, top 5. I don't care what order, but those should be your top 5. I think everybody forgets because the Chiefs have been good since Andy Reid got there. They were really bad pre-Andy Reid. And, yeah. So, hey, wonder we're under 24 hours.
Yeah, I pointed that out a little bit ago.
No, but, like, we stayed. We're more than 20 minutes under.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh. We're on the downfall now.
Yeah. We're slowing down. After 2 days.
It's unfortunate. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Speed back up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But yeah. So what do you think of all the stuff? The merch and the overlays and you knew about the music before this because we had to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
You'll actually have to like listen to the intro of this podcast this week to hear it though.
Yeah.
Which means I'll have to edit this podcast on stream later. Ooh-wee.
I mean, I bought quite a bit of merch. I don't know what I want to do with this merch because I'm running out of room in my closet.
Sounds like you got to get rid of all the shit you don't actually wear.
Yeah, there's not very much of that.
I don't buy it. You can't have a full closet of stuff you always wear. You wear like the same 4 shirts.
That's not true.
Go look at every episode of this podcast. You have worn the same shirt in every episode. Not like the same one in all 186 episodes, but in no episode are you wearing a unique shirt that you haven't worn in at least 4 other episodes. You wear the same shirts all the time.
Because when I do my podcast, I wear something that's comfortable. And so I have certain shirts that I deem comfortable and certain shirts that I use to go out for nice dinners or to church or whatever. And then there's work shirts where I just reach in and whatever shirt I grab, and that's the shirt I wear.
Bro's making stuff up, chat. Don't listen to him. Don't listen.
Not really. It's completely true. Completely true.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think you're fucking up, bud. He's trying to fuck on me.
Oh, fuck on you.
The Cody Rhodes video, bro. That ref. Where's that ref? Because he's trying to fuck on me. Well, that feels like as good of a place as any to call it, doesn't it? Go play some Starfield.
Yeah. It's you mean Baldur's Gate?
Or that. Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it could be Starfield. We could play Starfield. We could. We could. Not really, because neither of us have it, but we could.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh man.
I guess.
Oh, flackadacka. All right, well.
I just hope your PC can handle Baldur's Gate.
It'll be mostly fine, I think.
Okay. You say so.
I don't know, bro. It'll happen. I don't know. I've been playing it. Dude, it's like the only thing I've played this entire subathon, so it'll be fine.
So just because you're playing with me, it'll be terrible.
Yeah.
That seems to be the trend.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to probably pause the timer. Apparently food's ready, so I might go get a taco and then
sounds good.
jump on the gated bowl to
find food.
You're going to see if you can what?
Find food.
That is not what you said.
What did I say?
Something about goo. It was something about goo. I don't know.
I'm gonna go see if I can find food.
It was fine goo. You just like died.
Sorry,
he's gonna go.
I'm a little groggy.
He's gonna go find some goo.
Well, I mean, maybe I'm having pudding or jelly or I don't know,
or
sore
something,
throat.
or something. You know. All right, man. Well, I guess that'll do it for us this week. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.